Hello and welcome to the Parkside Arc Welder box opening and review by me, Kevin Sawyer. Again, another one of my famous dodgy box opening exercises. I've picked this one up from my local Lidl's for $39.99. It's been a while since I've done welding of any kind, probably over 5-10 years. But I thought I'd pick it up, and I know a lot of guys out there that are in the trade are probably going to see this video and think, yeah, buy cheap, buy twice. Yeah, you're probably right. But I thought I'd give it a go and see what it's like. If I zoom into the operation, see the bit you lose there, if I can focus the camera proper. Okay, so there's a working current of a 75 to 100 amps, and the suitable electrodes, I should say, minimum of 1.6 millimeter to 2.5 millimeter, and it comes with an accessory kit, and obviously you get the earth clamp and the welding probe itself, the mask, and that's it. You don't get any probes itself, so you will need to get some if you're thinking about getting one of these, or if you spot one in your local Lidl's and thinking about getting one. I, lucky enough, got the last one. They flew out like hotcakes on the day. Got them on Thursday, and they were more or less gone by the Friday when I'm recording this today. So I grabbed the last one while I could. I was umming and ahhing, I should get it, but I thought, you know, I'd get back into welding. I haven't had a welder for a while. Not electrical welder anyway. I've still got the oxo-acetylene ones, but you know, that's all, you know, I've got at the moment. But anyway, I'll digress. Let's get into the box opening. Let's just pull the box towards me. Sorry about the step of the spare room. Again, good light and stuff. But in the box, what do we get? So I've already opened up the plastic just to save time. But inside we get, so there's obviously the welder itself, and it's got 240 volt lead on it, and inside here you go. What's in this box? You get, looks like the welding shield itself. Yeah, that's the welding shield itself. I'll pull it out in a sec. Put that to one side. The famous instructions. So everything you need to know will be covered in this book itself. So do read that before. Obviously, if you've never done welding before, do read that before welding or using the machine. If you're not sure. In the side of here, looks like we've got the wire brush that comes with it, and the hammer for smacking off the slag and everything. It's a term, by the way, if you're not aware, it's a term. Once you weld, you get a certain slag that appears on the top. You need to just clear it off by giving it a whack. Once you get good enough, you just give it a whack and then clean it up with the hammer. What else is in the side bit? This looks like the grip for the welding mask. It does come with a welding mask itself, so put that again to one side. Anything else in this box? This is like more cable. This looks like the probe itself. Yeah, so this is the probe itself. It's got a bit dusty, but there you go. It's like predetermined grips on there, so we'll soon see if it actually works the way we want it to work, or however. It's got the information on there for you guys to check out, and the 125 amp. Okay, yeah. This is the clamp itself. That's the earth clamp itself. So that's what you need to ground it out with. But I'm going to need to put the camera down. There's nothing else in the box other than the machine itself, so I'm just going to put the camera down on. Again, my little crude little pedestal I've made for it. Hopefully I can get it to stand up without falling over. So quite heavy bit of kit. Grab it by its handle. That is now the box empty, and the side of the box was the welding mask, which you can't do flat packed. You're going to have to sort of click it together yourself. I've got some proper welding goggles in my shed, so I'll probably be using them initially when I weld. But it does come with one if you just want to start out in a hobby. But I do probably suggest investing in something a bit more better than this, just initially. Give it a go, see how I take to it, and it works, but as I said, it looks a bit cheap and nasty. Let me just bung that back on the pedestal again. Slide this back into shot. Okay, so oops. And put these leads towards the back. And lift that away. Cool. So we'll take a look at the machine itself and see how it's set up. So that's the side, obviously. It's going to be the front. On the front here, that's obviously an overload warning switch, perhaps, on and off, load types. So just obviously need that quickly. You want to change from 1.6 to 2 or 2.5 to switch over to that. That's obviously on and off there. On the back of the box, this looks like on the front is the positive for the probe. Yeah, so that's positive for the probe. The ground is on the back, I believe. Yeah, so there's the ground. I know it's also on the side as well. It's like amalgamate both together. So that's. Whoops. Okay, correct myself, that's the ground. So there's the ground comes into there, the positive comes into there, and then the one around the back is the plug itself. What was on the back is just the back bit, what was in the gubbins of the motor itself, and the foot, and then on the side. Again guys, feel free to pause this and look at the, if I can try and hold it still enough. Let me just pull it in a bit. On the side, there we go, that's a bit better rather than try and hold it. And then just the warning, it's a very dangerous bit of equipment, potentially cause fires, etc. Yada yada yada. But anyway, that concludes the first part of the video, which is the unboxing of this product, and in the second part of the video you'll see me trying to weld up something. I'm probably going to find something, like some bits of metal, whatever, try and weld them together, and you can laugh at my crude rusty old welding skills. Anyway, I'll see you in that bit. Yeah, just before I continue on to the next bit, I forgot to mention that what was in the white box was this shield that comes with it for the spark shield, or the welder's mask I should say, and that's the bit of glass that you need to put inside the centre bit of the mask itself. And what I'll do quickly before I go on to the welding bit, I'll show you the actual mask completed, so bear a second, I'll construct it now, and I'll tell you how easy it was to construct. Okay guys, welcome back again, and this is pretty much the mask fully built. Again, it looks pretty cheap and nasty. Again, it's probably a good starting one. They've got proper graded glass at least for you. I would say hold it up towards the light and see if it bleeds any light through the sides of it. If it does, then it's probably best to walk away and use a actual better mask if you can obtain one. But if I quickly go up to the light, you should be able to see and see if there's any light bleeding through anywhere. It doesn't look like there's any light I can see bleeding through the sides, but again, you might want to just make sure that that doesn't bleed through at all. But anyway, there we go. Hi guys, this is the concluding part of the Parkside Arc welder. This is the face behind the voice on YouTube, so yeah, face built for radio, I know. But anyway, here we go, and I've got my new welding helmet, which I've also done a box opening for. So we're just going to do a bit of welding on a bit of metal which I've got. So again, my welding skills ain't particularly great because I'm a bit rusty, but here we go. I said, a bit rusty at the old welding skills, but I'll show you what the end result is. There we go. Again, it's not great. I've got to get back into welding. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Parkside Arc welder review. If you did, please don't forget to like, and if you're new to my channel and see future box opening videos and anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.